What's up, guys? It's Con.
Con again.
I love it, bro. I love
Show you
it.
guys some love, man. In the morning.
Love it.
We appreciate it, Con. What's good, my friend?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just that weight talk got me. I had to call in.
All right. What do you got to say, my friend? Let's hear it.
I don't know. I just can't believe. I can't believe where it's like. I think Joe's right. He's got to be hurt, but I don't know. Just the way he's talking. I don't know if you paid attention. They were on one of the during the game. They were talking about how he's like, yeah, I don't want to step on LeBron's toes.
Yeah, I heard that
He's
too.
the best on the team, and just like giving in, just like it's nice that he's doing that. But the guy won a championship. He was a Finals MVP. He's 29 years old, 28 years old, and he's just like giving in. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, you know
That's
what?
It sounds like.
That's actually a really good point because if you look at it, when LeBron and Bosh came over to Miami, it was sort of assumed that it was going to stay D Wade's team. D Wade got them to come down to his team, and now 2 years later, and their second NBA Finals appearance in a row. And it's, I understand LeBron's the best player on the court, so let me get out of his way.
Let me defer to
Yeah,
him.
get out of his get out of his way and all that. Yep.
D Wade's not a spot-up jump shooter, and that's the biggest problem with having that kind of mentality is that, all right, well, if you get out of LeBron's way, well, what are you doing? You're waiting for him to kick it out to you. D Wade's not a spot-up jump shooter. He's a drive and slash and cut and, get to the lane and – if he's going to shoot a jump shot, he'd rather take you off the dribble than catch and shoot.
Absolutely.
So I completely agree with you. He should not. I don't have an issue with you deferring to LeBron as the leader of the team. You want to let the offense run through him, that's fine. But there are moments in the game where Dwayne Wade needs to assert himself back as a dominant player on the roster. Mm-hmm. And
if he wants that ring.
That's what I mean. If he wants that ring, he's going to have to do it. Now, let me ask you something, though. When it comes down to it, are we watching D. Wade, a guy that has been injury-prone throughout his career? Are we watching
the demise?
The downslope begin? Because I'm far from saying D. Wade's done. I would never. I'm far from trying to say that about him.
But he's definitely not himself.
Are we starting to see those beginning moments of the downfall of the career?
It could be one of those seasons. I mean, I don't know. He's still young, right? I don't know if you guys know. Is he 28, 29?
I think he's
29. He's not 30 yet.
I think he's 28. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
that would
29.
be sad if that's the demise of him. I mean, maybe he's having one of these fluky years. Maybe, like you said, he's hurt. We're going to see next season, but he's definitely not himself.
He's 30.
He's 30.
30, okay.
So, yeah,
He just turned 30, He's still got at least a solid 5 years.
Well, you would like to think so, but, I mean, he's had injuries plague him since the 06 Finals ended. Yeah. I mean, after that Finals run that he had with Shaq, he's had knee problems, back problems, shoulder problems. Hell, I think he had wrist problems at one point. I don't even know. But so based on what you saw last night, why don't you give us an idea of maybe like an adjustment you think Miami's going to make going into the next game?
I mean, pretty much the game was. They actually played pretty good in the beginning. I mean, what I just think it's those, just like what happened with the Spurs. It's those runs that they can't let OKC get into. When OKC gets on those runs, I don't know. They look unstoppable.
That's hard to argue with, man. Especially when KD dropped 17 in the fourth. That was amazing.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I would say probably the biggest adjustment is like somehow stop those runs. I mean, they're going to get in those runs. Let me correct myself. You can't really stop the runs. Let's just say like weather the storm a little better.
There you go.
The storms, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair. I know what you're saying. They got to make a couple more shots while OKC's going nuts. I mean, OKC was on a streak of just not missing anything. Yeah. Our friend Christina from the chat room just texted me, Durant is a beast. Shout out to Christina at jury duty. Hopefully it ends soon. Well, Con, real quick, man, before we let you go, anything that you noticed from last night's game or something that stuck out to you that you wanted to talk about outside of D-Wade? Or
Well, a little bit of my. I mean, he didn't drop too much, but like remember we were talking about the fourth guy. I mean, Ibaka only at 10, but that was still a pretty strong 10 that he dropped, and they look. That's what happens when usually he drops any kind of double digits. They're pretty effective because the big three dropped good numbers. Durant had 36, Westbrook 26, right?
Yeah, Westbrook had 27, but Harden only dropped 5 points, and that's what I like the best is that you got different contributions from different people.
Yeah, and
that's what I'm saying.
We all know for damn sure James Harden in Game 2 in Oklahoma City
ain't having 5
is
points.
Not only scoring 5 points, not happening. Does not happen. He's too good. He's just too good.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Con, man? We really appreciate you calling in again, dude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
The good thing is a few more times you calling in, I'm going to recognize your number. I won't even have to ask you who it is.